Hello. Have you ever come across someone who totally steps on your ideas, beliefs, goals, and aspirations? Where one word, one phrase, one shallow and pedantic
I agree as well. Shallow and pedantic.
comment tears you down, so you totally give up and don't even try before you even began? That, my friend, is called a seed of doubt. Seeds of doubt. And that's today's topic. And I've been wanting to record this video for so long. And I'm sorry that it's taken me this long to give this information to the interwebs and you, my friend. So, seeds of doubt. I love this concept. I don't even know how it came to me. It just made sense. Because I've heard comments and read, quotes before where negative thoughts are like a garden, or your mind is like a garden, and you have positive thoughts, which are these pretty flowers and vegetables and things you can use, and then negative thoughts are the weeds that disrupt and overtake your precious positive thought garden. And when these negative weeds come up, you should pull them out of your garden, right? And that was kind of like, I guess, what got the idea stirring up, right? To further that idea, who plants these seeds of doubt? And that's where the idea kind of came. Because all these negative thoughts and these plants that come up in your mind garden, well, the seed comes from somewhere. A plant doesn't just appear. It starts from a seed, the seed is sown, and then the plant arises. And the plant doesn't usually come about until it becomes a seedling, and that takes a couple weeks, and then it grows and grows. So really, yes, the mind garden and taking up the negative plants and getting rid of the weeds, weed your garden, is a very good concept. But it does have a fallacy where it doesn't follow where the seeds and the roots come from. Because you can have your mind garden, you can have your vegetables, your positive thoughts, but if so much of your energy is weeding 24/7, damn it, another one, and you're just pulling out these negative thought plants or these weeds in your mind garden, it's a constant battle. And I'm not going to say there's no point of life where you won't have this, but if you go to the source and you find out what's spewing the seeds and spitting them out into your garden, and you cut that off, or you mitigate it, or you're more aware of it, then you'll have less weeds and you'll save more energy because you won't be pulling out weeds all the time. And this could be an environment. A negative environment full of a lot of negative people can spread a lot of seeds in your garden. So a lot of seeds with you unconsciously knowing. Big. You gotta be conscious about this. An individual. Just one individual that is negative, or if you get excited about something, you describe an idea, and out of lack of abundance or fear, they always shoot it down. If you're like, well, hey, I'm gonna go and make music. Well, you know how hard that is. Not everybody makes it. There's so much competition. What kind of skills do you have? I don't want to see you get hurt. It's a really tough industry. Things like that. It doesn't sound negative. It doesn't sound off the bat like, oh, you suck, you can't play an instrument. It's that fear that, like, I want to protect you. Hey, it's really hard. I don't want to see you get hurt. That kind of stuff is what goes under people's radar because they're coming from like, oh, I'm caring. And sometimes it's not malicious when people do this. They just, mostly from parents, grandparents, family members, they do it as a form of love or protection because they're like, hey, I don't want to see you get hurt or waste your time or fail or whatever. So that's a form too. So we got environment, we got individuals, and then family members, and even what information you take in. So people like me, people on YouTube, people on the TV, news, media, music, all things that can spread seeds in your mind garden and sow those seeds to be negative. Certain books, certain podcasts. So now that you're kind of getting the idea, oh, okay, now I kind of see where these seeds can come from. What do I do next? Well, you have a number of choices. The first one would be to have the most insane amount of confidence in yourself. It all starts with you, because no matter what, you're gonna come across people that will doubt, that will say something, or that will just like, sometimes, because people do suck sometimes. I'm not saying everybody's a little angel, but there are people out there that will purposefully try to sabotage you just because they don't want to see someone do better than them. It sucks, but it happens. So what you have to do is have extreme confidence and love, and know that in yourself, whatever other people say doesn't even faze you. It's like you have a shield, and they throw things at you, they're pecking those seeds, and they're bouncing off. And you're just like, okay, like, you have no experience in this. We'll go back to the music analogy. Be like, you don't even know how to play an instrument. You don't even know the type of stuff I'm composing. You don't even know. And you're trying to just, okay, it's cool. You have your opinions. I know me. I'm going on my path. And that bulletproof confidence and assurance is very key, to be aware of what seeds are being tossed at you, and then not let them infiltrate your garden. I recommend to just be aware of seeds that are sown. Be careful when you tell people what you want to do. I've heard this idea before from other people, but I will tip the hat to the gentleman that I recently heard it in a podcast with, and his name is Joe Vitale. He's a Paisan. He's Italian. I'm Italian too, so we gotta tip the hat to a fellow Paisan. But he said, if I plan on writing a book, if I plan on doing something that's out of the ordinary, projects, what have you, he keeps his group so small that the only person he might tell is his partner. Outside of that, he doesn't tell anybody, because it doesn't attract all those seeds that people are pecking at you, those seeds of doubt. There's a lot of books out there. You're going to be an author? Oh, well, how are you going to pay the bills? Oh, well, how are you going to do XYZ? Be careful of the seeds that are sown in your garden. And be careful of the seeds that you sow in your own garden. Because guess what? Sometimes we end up watering those seeds, and we end up planting those seeds ourselves. Is that fucking crazy or what? Sorry if I cussed, but seriously. Sometimes we self-sabotage more often than people do it to us. Because it's all choice. It's all choice. Someone gives you one of those seeds of doubt, it's your choice to flick it away, or like a zombie, you're just like, yes, you are correct. Let me water this seed of doubt and forever not even try. Because if you accept those other things, or what people say, or the ideas, then that's you falling victim to it. So be careful. And this is coming from personal experience. I have had a long history of seeds of doubt, negative thinking, definitely just a laundry list of things. But if you are aware of it now, and you keep nicking at it, you be aware of the people, the environment, whatever, and view your mind as a garden, and that people or ideas might throw seeds of doubt into your garden that turn into weeds that are negative thoughts. If you're aware of that concept, it will make your life so much easier, because then you'll be aware, it'll cut down on the negativity, and then you can have more room for positivity and abundance. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm gonna actually make a longer form podcast kind of style video with this topic, because it's really important, and then I could give kind of more examples, but I don't want to make this video super long. So if you want to check out the long form version, go on my YouTube channel. I'm sure you'll find it there. It'll be probably right after this video. And thank you for tuning in if you're new. I have plenty of videos. We got grounded with nature soundscapes, we got meditations, we have meditation music, videos, tips, breathe with me, breathwork videos, all kinds of stuff to help you feel better about your day, your life, and everything else. So I hope you guys got some great information from this, and take care. Love you. Keep on keeping on.